With me today is Chef Nick, who's going to be making one of our Greek-themed recipes, Shrimp Athena. Welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me, Marco.
Hey, tell me a little bit about this dish. I know you got me doing some sous chef work here. We're going to start prepping our onions and our parsley and our lemon.
Right.
What I like about this dish that I notice is everything is so fresh.
Well, freshness is key because it gives a lot of flavor and a lot of color to your dish. So we're going to get everything chopped up here, and that way we're ready to go in a time.
One of the things that I do, like my weakness, you guys make your own bread every day.
The bread is great.
It's just insane.
You can make a meal of that itself.
Oh, absolutely. So I got all your work done here, Chef, and I think we're going to get started with our onions and our olive oil.
So we're going to start out with a little olive oil here. We're going to drizzle it in the pan, nice and hot, and we're going to add a pat of butter to it and get that working.
What's the purpose of adding the butter to the oil?
It gives a little a higher smoke point. It gives you a little flavor in the dish, a little salt. So now we're going to add the onions.
Okay. How many onions?
About that many is probably good. We'll get those working up a little bit. And we'll get those caramelized in a tad. We'll get them going. And then we're going to add our shrimp.
What size shrimp are these?
They're 1620s, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we butterflied them open so they pop open real nice. They look good in your dish.
Right.
We're going to pinch of garlic in here. Okay. We'll get that working.
I like your pinch.
Yeah. Got to have it, like Emerald says, right? And we're going to season it with salt.
I didn't know I was going to be cooking today.
Yeah, well, we got to help each other out,
Absolutely.
So we got the salt and pepper working in there. I'm going to do a little oregano in there as well. Okay, maybe a little more.
I like the way the oregano and lemon and all those tie together.
Yeah, they come together nice.
Yeah, great combo.
We're going to put a tad of crushed red pepper in this so that, gives it a little spice to your dish.
I love the heat.
Okay?
All right.
And we're going to let these onions work a little bit and get the sweetness come out of them. It'll sweeten right up for you.
While this is cooking, why don't we tell the viewers, what are your specialties at the Village Eatery? I know Italian is key,
well,
but you guys got some great points.
We do brujol on a regular basis. We have Ozark ribs on Thursdays.
Barbecued?
Yeah, and our homemade barbecue sauce. And they go quick, so sometimes people get upset because we don't have them, but you got to...
Can we reserve them?
No.
You can't reserve them?
No.
First come, first serve. I'll be driving quick to Lockport, that's
yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so we get our onions looking pretty good here. We're going to deglaze the pan. That means we're going to get all the nice flavors off the bottom of this pan here.
Okay.
We got some Sambuca here. We're going to put about an ounce of it in here, all right?
I don't want to burn my mustache, so go right ahead.
I'll burn mine right up. We'll put about an ounce of it in there.
All right.
Okay, now it may start on fire, it may not. If it does, that's okay. I'm going to put a glove on here because we're going to crush these tomatoes.
I can't wait for this. See how neat we can do this.
Yeah.
Plum tomatoes.
And we're going to just take a whole tomato and we're going to crush it right into there.
Okay.
And we got about 4 of them in here. And then we're going to add the juice as well.
Are those San Marzanos?
Yes. Only the best at the Village Eatery. Okay, and then we're going to add this juice in there too.
Now, once you added that tomato, I can really smell the Sambuca coming out.
Yeah, it comes real nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to cook this down just a tad. Stir it around a little bit, and we're going to add a little chicken stock. I know it's a shrimp dish, but chicken stock goes well. I don't want to overpower the Sambuca.
Right.
Okay, so we're getting to the end of this dish here. We got to break up some of these calamatas in there. Okay. Marco, if you'd like to break some of those in there, about 10 or 12 of them. They get kind of salty, so we don't want to put too many in there.
We want to tell our viewers why we pinch the olives. You don't want to bite a pit.
Yeah, the company pitted them, but we don't know that they're not olive.
You can never guarantee.
So, all right, so we got the olives working. We're gonna let that reduce a little bit more, and we're gonna add some lemon juice, and that's gonna give it some nice tart to follow up the sweetness. Okay. We're just gonna have to let this reduce down just a bit, and then we'll get our spinach wilted up in there, and then we're gonna throw some cold butter in there, add nice little creaminess to the dish. Now we're gonna add some fresh parsley, and then our pasta. We're gonna add feta cheese and a slice of lemon.
Joining us to see how Chef Nick did with Shrimp Athena is General Manager Aaron. Chances are you'll see your smiling face at the door and maybe a quick pit stop to the bar. You brought us some wine from your beautiful extensive list.
I did. We have a great wine list at the bar, as well as we have half-price appetizers Monday through Thursday. We have martinis on Thursday for $5, and just the ambiance is great there. It really is welcoming.
Guys, the dish is getting cold here.
I'm glad you said something because I can't wait to try this. The shrimp are beautiful.
It looks
They're huge.
great.
That Sambuca comes through, so sweet. The tomatoes are amazing. The olives give a nice saltiness. Visit my friends over at the Village Eatery in Lockport.
429 Davison Road. Visit our website, villageeatery.com.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
Cheers.
Cheers.